detrimental impact on many workplaces, and it provided a crisis playbook to better engage organisations, one we must learn from and carry over to post-pandemic times. Changing your advantage. As CEO of Proudfoot, a management consulting company founded in 1946, I too felt the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. We had spent our history proud of our boots-on-the-ground business model, our people shoulder to shoulder with clients, working through their improvement programs and major transformations to realise large-scale results, coaching new behaviours and implementing new processes and systems, not just advising from a distance. We told our clients, if you go underground, we go underground. If your business has a night shift, we work night shift. Well, that all stopped when the pandemic hit. Some assignments were paused as people zoomed their way home. We quickly switched to remote work. Where remote was not an option, our revenues paused. Suddenly, our competitive advantage nearly killed us. My goal was to save as many jobs as possible and maintain the business continuity where that was a possibility. We continued with projects that allowed it and were safe for our teams. We helped our clients navigate through with COVID-19 response planning, sometimes for free because that was the right thing to do, and other times deferring their payments to the next year to prevent them from deferring their improvement and transformation programs when they needed it most. I was also conscious of the health and well-being of my people. Having been one of the early COVID-19 victims in February, after 3 trips to New York as well as France and the UK, I knew what the virus could do. While I was lucky, its impact stopped at what I compared to a very bad flu bug turn into pneumonia. I recall getting out of bed 3 nights in a row, wondering if I would be able to continue breathing. It was early in the pandemic. I didn't realise I could die. Later, the experience allowed me to understand its potential, and therefore I treated it with great respect. This disease was a killer for some, but it was not so bad for me. I was sick, but lucky. Great things happen at the intersection of people and technology. Both the first-hand business impact and the impact on my health allowed me to realise the empathy you needed during this time for your own people, but also for your clients and customers. It also made me focus on the big picture. I needed my teams to feel as safe as they could, and we as a business needed them to remain engaged. This would not be something to navigate through alone. We doubled down on something we call Heads Up and 1530. A simple but meaningful global movement we kicked off with a rallying cry of great things happen at the intersection of people and technology, to remind people to prioritise human connection as a way to better engage with their teams, their communities, and society. 1530 is a quick once-a-day check-in, 1, a once-a-week progress chat, 5, and a once-a-month development and coaching conversation, 30. Heads Up refers to people lifting their heads from their devices to actively engage and focus on people. At the time we launched Heads Up, we had no idea a global pandemic would slam the world's doors shut and create a societal need for a Heads Up movement. As a backstory, we picked the unusual launchpad of Singapore in 2019 to unveil Heads Up. After all, Singapore is one of the most digitally fluent and innovative countries on the planet, but also, according to a recent Qualtrics study, was one of the laggards in employee engagement. When COVID-19 hit and much of the world went home, Heads Up was more than relevant. We knew we needed to all remain heads up. We needed to ensure that people lifted their noses out of their technology and connected with other people.